Ooh la la, my gorgeous Leonie. You know what is going to happen from the beginning of this week? A brand new energy is about to enter your life. You see what I mean? A whole brand new energy is about to enter your spiritual journey right at the beginning of this week. So how is this going to happen? And how you gonna know exactly that this new energy is slowly but surely taking over? Well, it's gonna happen in such a way where you're not even gonna be able to notice this whatsoever. In fact, you're actually going to think quite opposite. What do I mean by you thinking quite opposite is you're gonna feel like you gonna start to feel just a little bit withdrawn. You're gonna start to feel at the beginning of this week like you want to have a little bit of time by yourself, and on top of that you are gonna feel just a little tiny bit down. And this is actually not going to be a bad thing. This is going to be a great thing. In fact, the worse you feel or the more negative you feel right at the beginning of this week, the bigger impact on your life this is going to actually make. Because when you feel negative or you feel down, this is to do with the specific energy that's creating this. And so that's why I'm saying, like, the more you feel negative or down, the more you're gonna feel excited and the more it's going to come out of it in terms of what exactly are you going to understand when it comes to that hermit mode that I'm talking about. Okay, so it's nothing to be worried about whatsoever. It's gonna be absolutely brilliant indeed, because you're gonna find yourself like thinking, you're gonna find yourself like analyzing quite a lot. You're gonna kind of find yourself going over specific aspects of your life, and you're also gonna be thinking about something really specific to you not happening. Okay, being not in terms of like it's never going to happen, but something really specific has affected you because it's kind of been slowed down dramatically. So a lot is going to be on your mind, and there is one specific person who is also going to be on your mind that is going to worry you a little bit. Bless your heart, but everything is going to be absolutely fine. Okay, so going back to the beginning of this week when I said that you're going to have this hermit mode, you know, you are going to realize, you're going to realize something so specific. You're going to be reminded of something that makes you feel so good. You're going to be reminded of the specific path in your life that is just more important to you than anything else. And that specific path that I'm talking about for the first time in your life did kind of start to manifest itself like about a few years ago. Okay, so it's a lot to do with the certain things being slowed down and you being affected by it in a negative way. So this is why certain things right now are going to come to the surface. You are going to be reminded of exactly this particular thing that you're so passionate about, and it's a lot to do with how you want your life to be, what a lifestyle do you want to live, and it's a lot to do with your contentment. You know, it's to do with things that you have been working towards, you know. So you're going to be reminded of something very specific here when it comes to that hermit mode. This is like more important than you can possibly imagine. This in itself, it's really not only you're going to be reminded of like the specific path, but at the same time you're going to have a very important, you know, and very interesting idea. And that idea which you are going to have, it's like, oh my God, I do not need to talk to you about it too much, because when you have this idea, you know, you are you know, at the same time, you know, your spirit is going to start rising, and you're going to start feeling extremely optimistic and excited, and you will like, oh my God, you will almost immediately want to like kind of go to speak to like to the specific people in your life who completely understand you, or to the certain person in your life who is very close to you, for example, or you will just want to kind of share this with people who are close to you. That's how excited, my gorgeous Leonie, you're actually going to feel. So this is why this is going to be so important, because you know there is somebody a little bit later on, a couple of days later, going to confirm this to you as well. Somebody who is completely clued up with exactly what are you doing, with exactly what are you paying attention to, with which this particular idea which you've had, and somebody who is in your life who is very smart and very clever and very intelligent, but completely clued up, you know, when it comes to something really specific that you kind of stumbled upon here with, in terms of like you kind of like knowing exactly how is this going to unfold and how is this going to happen. There is a one specific person who is going to reveal something to you, the missing information, you know, the missing information basically. And that missing information which you are going to have here, it's going to be absolutely everything, because now you will be able to make a very important decision here. And now karmically, it's all going to be absolutely perfect, because on one hand this is coming through as a karmic reward, you know, as a good karma, but then on another hand this is a pretty much so like, you know, this is such an important, you know, part of your life. This means to you so much that at that moment in time it's also going to start the process of healing. So you can really, what you're going to realize is that there was a specific ailment, something that was bothering you, you know, and now that particular ailment is gonna feel much better. You will be able to notice that you feel so much better. Whatever this ailment is, you will be able to feel this process of healing taking over. And this is all part of these sacred messages, which are also like kind of making you aware of the fact that the certain things you're talking about and thinking about are the right things, you know. And that's why this is reflecting not only on your spirituality, but it's also going to start reflecting on your physicality. It's like, oh my goodness, the moment in time when you're gonna get and gain your power back. And this is why, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm saying to you that the brand new energy, it's about to enter your life. The brand new energy, it's about to enter your spiritual journey, which is gonna reflect on every single aspect of your life. Why? Because you are doing the right thing. This is something that you're extremely passionate about, and if you don't do this, you're not gonna be happy. And I'm not saying you're going to be, you know, sad and dark, blah, blah, blah. No, baby, no. I'm just trying to explain it to you what an important aspect of your life this is. And it's a lot to do with you, like, ultimately, what is going to happen out of all this? You are going to make, like, a really massive, like, move, you know, but massive move that you're going to make, it's going to be connected to your home and to your immediate environment. Whether this is all going to lead towards you making an absolutely massive change when it comes to your immediate home, or whether this is going to lead towards you like moving on like somewhere completely different, it really depends. But it is important when it comes to our soul to keep on changing and doing things, not when it comes to us internally, but when it comes to like our immediate environment. Indeed, we need to get that energy going every single step, you know, on our spiritual journey. Indeed. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Leonie, fantastic, really fantastic opportunity you're going to have, which is going to surprise you. You're going to be very, very happy when you become aware of this opportunity. This is really going to surprise you. And on top of all that, when you become aware of this opportunity, you know, you're going to become aware of this opportunity in the most of the unusual ways ever. So this is what you need to pay attention to. When you become aware of this opportunity at around the midweek, it's going to happen in a really weird way. Something really bizarre and really strange. It's going to happen right before you become aware of that opportunity. And that strange thing, what is going to happen, it's like really going to shake you up a little bit, and you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it whatsoever. And the moment you snap out of it is going to be when you become aware of this very, very fantastic opportunity. And it's not only that, at around that particular time when you become aware of that opportunity, like very shortly after, there is going to be a really specific sign which is most certainly going to make you aware of the fact that this is something that you should consider seriously. And on top of that, this is going to make you aware of the fact that you are on the right path. It's to do with your call, my gorgeous Leo. It's to do with your destiny. And at the same time, you're going to feel extremely, extremely excited because, you know, you will know that this in itself is going to bring like a really pretty much so an adventure into your life. And you need this adventure because this adventure, my gorgeous Leone, is going to make you feel alive again. And I'm not saying that you didn't feel alive, but you will see exactly what I mean. It's all about you becoming so daring because you feeling so adventurous and excited is ever so necessary for you to kind of feel daring, you know, in order to kind of like, you know, to take this seriously, you see. And also at the same time, this is going to be really, really kind of important for you. And I know that you are going to be worrying about your finances and financial situation, but everything is going to be absolutely fine when it comes to this opportunity indeed. And that in itself means that you are gonna kind of realize that you're gonna need to accept something here, like not working out, but something that was really emotionally draining you for the last 4 months quite a lot, and it was affecting you, something that was making you worried, like, you know, it's to do with the personal things in life and it's to do with the personal level. And you're gonna realize that you're not gonna be able to make this move unless you walk away and unless you kind of understand that something it's not gonna happen here. The moment in time you accept something else not happening, something to do with your emotions and something that was worrying you for the last 4 months, and it had put you in a long state of the contemplation. Well, it's enough of contemplation right now, because the moment in time you realize what this is, my gorgeous Leone, at that moment in time, you know, you will also, like, as soon as you realize this, you will realize which steps do you need to take next when it comes to this opportunity. So this is why this is so important, because you are gonna find yourself like planning, in this planning mode, and there are gonna be all sorts of ideas and realizations on your mind. Each of these ideas and realizations you have, it's going to make you feel so re-energized and so happy and so excited that this, you know, certain things have taken a turn in your life at the time when you kind of least expected it. And that's why it feels so good, my gorgeous Leone, indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, it's like this is what I was talking about. It is just so important to forgive to somebody here. And I'm sorry, but you know, you're gonna need to forgive to this specific person. There is somebody in your life is acting really bizarre. It's acting really strange. And this is somebody who is extremely close to you and extremely important to you. But that person has got like all sorts of problems and all sorts of issues going. And that particular person is doing something like kind of really bad to themselves. Like, I don't know, they're doing something really bad to themselves, like in terms of maybe they're taking something that they shouldn't be taking, certain substances or something like that. I just see the darkness when it comes to that particular person. And that particular person is a little bit lost because of the very difficult things in their childhood they had. There is a lot on their back, and there's something terrible happened to that person also, like about 25 years ago, let's say, or like a long time ago, for example. But the point is that they have been affected by this so much. So, you know, you need to forgive to this person, because this person is acting very strange and unusual right now, and it's going to be acting very strange and unusual. And I know it's not, oh my God, I know it's easy for me to say to forgive and forget, but you really should forgive and forget, my gorgeous Leone. I know this sounds really crazy, but if you don't don't forgive to this person something, you know, some kind of grudges are going on here. Maybe you're not even realizing, you're not going to even realize, you didn't even realize so far, you know. So that person is going to do something odd, and then you're going to feel angry. Now where things are going to start becoming really strange here is because if you don't like forgive to this person, the wise choice is whatever is happening, you need to forgive to this person and look at the situation from a different angle, and then you're going to be able to understand everything, like literally everything. And I'm not saying that you didn't understand before, but there are certain things that you are going to find out that are really going to surprise you, but it's going to help you to understand this person quite a lot. So the wise choice here is to forgive. Why? Because if you don't forgive to this person, this is gonna stop your manifestation. This is going to affect your manifestation from happening. Something really important to you, it's going to happen in 1 year time. In 1 year time, your life is going to be completely different. In 1 year time, you're going to find yourself being somewhere completely different. In 1 year time, your lifestyle is going to be completely different, much better, much more amazing. Everything that is going to be around you in 1 year time, it's going to make your life more enjoyable. You're going to find yourself living like a maximum, you know, maximum enjoyment in your life in 1 year time. And I'm not even joking here, in 1 year time. This is the important manifestation that I'm talking about, that is being stopped and blocked until you forgive to this person. Sounds crazy? I know, but the moment you forgive to this person I'm talking about here, that moment in time, the process of transformation is going to start. And in 1 year time, your life is going to be completely different. So why is this playing such an important part and role when it comes to like one of your biggest manifestations ever, my gorgeous Leonie? Because that particular person is suffering about something deep inside, and nobody can understand this person, and you're important to this person, ridiculously important to this person. So that's why you need to take this seriously. I know it sounds crazy, but it is very, very important indeed. The moment in time you forgive to this person, the moment in time, the process of one of the most powerful manifestations in your life, it's going to begin. And in as little as 1 year time, your life is going to be completely different. Whoa. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Oops. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.